Hey there, everyone. This video will introduce to you guys LaTeX, and we will see how to use LaTeX in order to submit assignments or project researches or the thesis or any document related thing. So starting with the definition of LaTeX, LaTeX stands for layout text, and it can create everything from business cards to books to presentations. Um, what is great about LaTeX is that you can use it in advanced for large documents that require cross-referencing, such as your thesis. Is it actually worth to learn LaTeX? Well, it's quite a great investment because when you graduate and you want to start to work on your thesis, LaTeX will be the right tool for you. So in comparison with LaTeX and Microsoft Word, documents produced using LaTeX are just look better. Okay, so there is more into writing the symbols and the mathematical equations using LaTeX is quite easier and faster than Word. Word is just a torture by just hovering your mouse and clicking on the symbols in order to insert them in your documents. So you'll see with using LaTeX, it's actually quite easier. Okay, so in order to start, go into mytext.org/download and download install for Windows the text LaTeX system. Okay, so we need that in order to run mytext on your operating system. So once it's installed, you can directly start typing. So what I'm gonna do right now is I will type a simple document in order to show you how to start your extremely basic template for producing or generating a PDF out of LaTeX. So we're gonna start by defining our document. So document class, open square brackets. I'm gonna say that the dimensions of my document is an A4 paper of normal margins, like let's say 12 points. And the type of my document is an article, let's say. Okay. Now, in order to start writing in my document, I can just begin it's that simple, guys. It's just begin document, and at the same time I can write at the end like end document. So I wanna state my start point and my end point. So begin document, end document. If I run that, so it's a test already exists, test 2. Okay, so it's generating. Okay, but nothing came out. Let's say I type something random, let's say test 2 in my document. Okay, so it generated my document. This is actually an A4 sized document, and it has text 2 in it. So I've successfully generated a PDF. Of course, if I wanna save it, I just print PDF and save it out. Okay, or from here, save as PDF. Okay, so let's start writing. Like let's say you've got an assignment and you wanna submit and you wanna type out your solution. Okay, so what we can do actually is say that I have a section. Section is like we're stating that this is an exercise. Let's say we're gonna start with exercise 1. Okay, so this exercise 1. Until now, we've got this output. Okay, so exercise 1 in like a heading section. And this section actually, it has like a 1, let's say it's an MCQ question. So it's a 2 represented by a B, 3 represented by a C, and part 4 is his answer is A. So this actually did not quite printed what we wanted. If we want to go into a new line, we just enter a double backslash. Okay, guys. So just insert a double backslash. Okay, actually it did generate my my list, but there's a more efficient way in order to do that. So we're gonna use a package, use package, enumerate. So this package actually helps us in order to enumerate our answers. Regarding like we will forget about listing listing the 1, 2, 3, 4 because it will list them by itself automatically. So I'm gonna start my enumeration by typing begin enumerate, and I'm gonna state how to the format of enumeration. So I'm gonna say it's enumeric. It's enumeric. Just say it like it's gonna start from number 1 with a dash and the space. Okay. So now instead of typing 1, I can simply type backslash item. So this is my first item. That's my second item. Third, fourth item. Okay, so what it says that there's a LaTex error. Begin enumeration. It required an end. So we must have typed backslash end enumerate. Okay. So it actually typed out our enumerations, and you can see that I didn't answer 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually auto-generated them for us. I'm gonna show you some more advanced ways. Like let's see. Okay, so this is actually an exercise, a LaTeX text that has been that generates the following. As you can see, we can also like if I wanna see where this sentence that states AOB ID actually comes from, or where is it generated, the line code it's generated at, I can right click and jump to source. It will show me that this this line represents the what is your AOB ID line. Okay, and now in order to write the equations, like if I want to state this mathematical symbol, let's say part D, I can also jump to the source. And as you can see, here it is. So in order to write a mathematical symbol or a mathematical equation, you must start and end your math equation with dollar signs. Okay, so you can see that the negation actually represented by a backslash L not, which represents actually it denotes a logical not, S logical and G. So you can see not S and G. Right arrow represents the implication into V. So also we have this bidirection. It's actually, it can be written as biconditional, or you can type it left right arrow. So you can jump into PDF and it also shows you where it is written. Okay, so it's actually straightforward. In order for you guys to find some more details and more documentations and further reading about LaTeX format, I invite you to go into Overleaf and create an account from there, and you can go into the help and documentation. So in the documentation, you can see everything that everything is mentioned. All what you need is in this documentation. So in the math part, you can see that they show you how to represent mathematical equations. And for this course, you will need a lot of writing the equations. So you can see that this is a type of format that you can use in order to generate this equation with its symbol, with its symbols. And you can see you can generate these by backslash int representing an integral, backslash sum representing the summation. If you want this XOR symbol, you can write backslash O plus. And I highly encourage you guys to inspect and get a glance at this documentation. It will help you a lot. Finally, In Overleaf, of course, you can actually generate LaTeX. So I'm gonna start an example project. Let's call it test. Okay, it has been generated. So as you can see, I've got my LaTeX document right here, and at the same time I have this generated PDF on this side. So I can also like insert whatever I want. So let's say I'm gonna insert a $sign A plus B. Okay, so recompile, and you're gonna see in this section I've got now A plus B. Okay, so we're gonna generate an implication. So backslash right arrow, recompile. As you can see now, I have a right arrow. Let's say right left arrow. Okay, it's actually left right arrow. Okay, so it's a left right arrow. And you can see like A is bidirectional with B. If I want to insert a logical NOT, L NOT with the space A, so it's gonna be negation A. So negation A. So this is basically how to generate, how to use LaTeX and how to compile your LaTeX into PDF. And of course, you can download your PDF instantly. Okay, so it's downloaded, and I can open it, and you can submit, and you can view your PDF, your exported PDF from LaTeX to PDF.